Scentland, the land of scent. Hello and welcome everybody, it's Chris back. But this time it's not about a fragrance review, this time is about a special or not so special announcement. Okay, so without much further ado, my dear friends, subscribers, enemies out there, I would like to let you know that I'm taking a break from fragrance reviewing, from storytelling, and from generally appearing here on my YouTube channel. Okay, the reasons for that are that at this time in my life I'm concentrating on several things that I want to make sure that I do well. Okay, in regards to the environment that I'm living in, meaning the people around me. Okay, I want to make sure that things go into the right directions, and with the kids as well, and with some projects that we have running. With my work as well, obviously I want to concentrate and get the best out of it. So I have several directions that I need to make sure that I conduct my actions and emotions in an optimal manner. Okay, the other thing is that in the past few weeks and months, actually, I felt, and I agree with Dan, who recently said on his Facebook there, that the fragrance community, including actually myself, has become a bit stale. The reviews have become a bit uninspired, and I totally agree. And the reason is that, in my case at least, I'm lacking inspiration. I'm lacking new input in my brain. I'm a fairly artistic person, so I need some inspiration. The muse is sort of semi-dead at this stage. You know, it's not. There's nothing. There's no new things to trigger my creativity and my way of looking at a review, in order for that review to reflect the passion that I have for a fragrance. Okay, and also recently I don't purchase that many fragrances anymore, so the rotation that I have with my collection, although there's many fragrances I have not reviewed yet, but the rotation has slowed down. My general interest in getting to know new fragrances has slowed down significantly in the past few months. Not because I don't like fragrances anymore, but more and more I see that there are about 5-6 fragrances that I love to bits, and I keep using them and I keep buying them, and I'm not that much interested about the rest anymore. Okay, that may be because of my taste, or because again my attention is being drawn into different directions at this very moment in my life. Okay, so as for the others, I think I agree again there with Dan that it has become sort of run-of-the-mill sort of scenario in the fragcom, like top 5s, top 10s, review of this, review of that, the notes, the projection, the sillage, the longevity, and it's so after a while. If you do this for so many years, it's getting, you need to reinvent yourselves. The fragcom, myself, it's true with anybody. We need to reinvent ourselves in order to be enjoyable for the viewer, in order to be and to continue enjoying the fragrance reviews that we are actually doing, and in order to be upbeat, in order to be relevant, in order to be entertaining, okay, in order to make the passion come across to you guys. And if the inspiration and somehow the mood and the vibe is lacking, then at least me, I'm speaking for myself now, I'm not triggered to conduct fragrance reviews just for the sake of reviewing a fragrance, okay? Because I don't really care about the number of clicks I get or the number of reviews I reach or gain, okay? That has nothing to do with that. I think the pinnacle that you can reach in any fragrance reviewer's life has been reached by Stephen and Carlos, as posthumously Stephen has released Redbrook fragrance. I think the way how it's been done and how it's been presented, has been communicated, has been conducted, is absolutely fabulous and wonderful. And so I think that is the absolute pinnacle, the biggest glory that you can achieve as a fragrance reviewer. basically congrats to Stephen and posthumously to Carlos for achieving really that. It's fantastic. And so for myself, what do I see in the future? I have, before I disappear for good, okay, before the break begins, I have a collaboration with Dan from Mr. Smelly in the making. We've done one in December, which I totally and utterly enjoyed, and I'm really looking forward to this one, which is in the plans with Dan from Mr. Smelly, and he will introduce it. He will host it. So I'm very honored to be a guest there, and let's see how we can conduct it in the coming days. And then I will do a final, again, breathless, okay, a final fragrance review that I have thought of that I would like to do as a potential new trend-setting direction for how I think fragrance reviews should be conducted in the future, okay? I think this current format is tired of itself, okay? Listing the notes, telling the longevity, and so on, blah, 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 you know, and reviewing, and it's getting boring, it's tired of itself, the whole system. So I think we need to reinvent ourselves, put new energies in these projects. And so this last fragrance review that I'm doing, I have in the making, in the plans, is about a new direction like this, okay? I will try to differ from what I've done before, and go into some sort of another direction, which I think maybe would be healthy for some of the fragcom to divert as well. Basically what I'm talking about, you remember, you know, everybody who loves rock and pop music remembers and loves stuff from the 60s, 70s. There was no or barely any video clips around at the time, and the only way visually these songs were presented were live on stage or concert clips or concert films. Barely any videos. It started to come at the end of the 70s, then beginning of the 80s, when suddenly these songs, popular songs, were put into a video concept of 3, 4, 5 minutes and being presented to the audience that way. Basically, the video of a song was built around the meaning of the song, or what the song wanted to show, what the song wanted to display to the audience in the lyrics and the sounds and all that. So the videos in most cases aimed to, you know, wrap that around, create some sort of moods and vibes and actions and scenarios in those video clips that would reflect what the song is all about. And this way, this was as a compact package, the song and the video clip was then presented to the audience, and then that's why it was so popular suddenly. Okay, so I think fragrance reviewing should go into that direction, okay, in order to maintain its kick, to be fresh, to be relevant, to be entertaining, okay. That's the direction it should be taking, and I'm not saying that I will do a video clip to my review, but I will, with this last review, I will certainly aim to create a scenario in which the fragrance presentation is taking place, okay? That's all what I can tell at the moment. So again, I'll be around for one more great collaboration with Dan. I will present one more fragrance review before I take a step back and disappear somewhere in order for me to stay there or to come back someday. I don't know. But love and peace to all, and thanks for your attention. It's always highly appreciated. This was Chris from Scentland, the land of scent. Oh yeah!